Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of the second season of ReZero. And last episode, who is Rem? Less than 4 minutes into the episode, they hit me with that. The phrase that I have so much trauma associated with, the phrase that's been memed to death on the internet, just less than 4 minutes into the episode, they hit me with it. You know, just sitting here so excited, yeah, we got more ReZero. I loved the show so much when it first aired. I thought it was great, amazing, loved it. It was good, the show certainly has its dark, depressing bits, but overall it's a really good show, and I was so excited to have more of it, and it's just right across the face it hit me with that. In reaction videos, people react, right? But it's never like a completely accurate representation of what they're feeling inside. And the vortex, the swirl of emotions I had in my head during that part, there's no way I could possibly represent that physically, not with words, facial expressions, hand movements. Nothing could express exactly how I felt. Just the disbelief, pretty much a dozen or so emotions I felt at the same time during that part. I'm sure other things happen in the episode, but nothing really compares to that. Just why do they do that to me? But anyway, yeah, things are looking pretty bad right now. People are unconscious, people lost arms, people lost memories. We have a couple new archbishops to deal with. It's pretty bad. But Amelia, we got Amelia at least, so that's something. So let's get into it and see where we go from here. What tragedy will happen next. So 3, 2, 1, play. Bit of a mess of an intro, but it's what it is. Roswell, huh? Good old Patrashu. Yeah, it was just a love tap. I'm glad his pain's amusing to you. Working your gay overtime. That just could sound so wrong out of context. You probably shouldn't be doing that. It's nice to see Fellas a bit more like himself here. Less antagonistic, More friendly. And holding between our two candidates. Just don't let Puck go wild, that's all I ask. You don't want to touch the hand? That was not much of a handshake, Subaru. She doesn't have cooties, and even if she does, she got a glove on. It's fine. I don't know that for a fact. Next episode, you could just be dead, hung upside down, skin peeled from your bones. You never know. So I'm not going to assume we'll ever see you again. Well, is it not? Should I sit on your lap instead? He wormed his way in there. Of course. You could say that. You could say that. I think he has a little bit of self-awareness now. He didn't always, though. Nobody was talking to you. We were having a private chat, thank you very much. Kinda keep forgetting Oto's even in the story. Now he's gotta lock that. Maybe break out some super glue. Yeah, but how long will she be back before the show crushes her again? A certain degree of selfishness is fine. Yeah, I still don't really trust Roswell. Yeah, they said Kakushigoto earlier, which is the name of another anime. And I'm probably gonna always think that every time I hear it. God damn it, guys. Puck, do you know? Where are you, Puck? Holy place? I don't know. Secret base. Does it have snacks? I mean, you're always pretty careless, yeah. Why is everyone staring? Or we'll just find a mountain of corpses in the front yard. I'm sure everything will be fine. Wonder if we could just like dye Ram's hair blue. Beatrice, I've missed her. Can we see her? Yeah, she was pretty close to Puck, wasn't she? Puck, are you okay? I know Puck goes to sleep at night, but it's not that late, is it? Still a decent amount of light. Who are you? Frederick. Yeah, a little bit rude, but yeah. That's like the... personal reasons. It's so weird seeing somebody else wearing this maid uniform. I don't like there being a new maid in this mansion. It upsets me. Uh-huh. Ram on screen for a second. Yeah. Need at least 2 maids for this place. You should just know. Please wake up, Rem. I just don't want to hear the forbidden 3 words again. Fair enough. Beatrice? Yeah, we haven't seen her yet. I got distracted by, yeah, I got distracted by her. I forgot. I was excited to see Beatrice again. Where are you? You're right. Okay, first door. As always, we found her. Beako. I have missed you. Can you wake up Rem for us? Yeah, that wouldn't happen. Yeah, that's hard to imagine. I've missed the Kashiras as well. Yeah, Subaru's had a rough time in this show. Better than most, at least. Half Beast Girl. I believe that. Pulling out the book. I just found it lying around. Figured we could use it. Well, yeah, of course. Guy was awful. What? Jusu? What? You're not telling me you, like, knew the guy. That's a bit concerning. You're really starting to confuse me now, Beatrice. Well, he was a bad dude. You should have seen what he did to Rem, not that you know who that is. Okay, then, what are we waiting for? Let's go over there. She has a name. Frederica, whatever. Okay, just calm down. I still am very confused about a lot of things. It was nice seeing you too, Betty. Ow. That poor man. I don't know, there's definitely something there. Some kind of history with Beetlejuice. Yeah, we just have our ways. I still don't like seeing her wearing that uniform. The Beast half. Yeah, what do you gossip about me? Oh, Amelia is so cute. I know, right? uh, yeah. Two days. Oh. But we could probably use the help. What are you laughing about? Well, yeah, but what's your point? uh, yeah, they do that. Best friends over here. Sanctuary is clearly pretty important, so I think we can learn would be helpful. Garfield? The cat? Okay, I'll try to remember that. No promises, though. You better. Already wearing Rem's outfits. Oh. Oh, wow, okay, that's... Okay. Yeah, that's... Doesn't bother me as much when she wears it. I trust her. Yeah, basically an adult. Be careful what you wish for. uh, oh. Yeah, she's such a tricky one. Yeah, you might try to go to the bathroom and suddenly you walk in on her library. Aw. It's cute. Don't eat Petra. Okay, we should probably take this then. Don't lose it. Such a weird name. Like, it's not quite Frederica, it's got like an E there, which makes it so much harder to pronounce. I think of the cat every time they say it. Cloth? Handkerchief? Okay. I guess we could take it. Thing's gonna get stained with blood, isn't it? There's no need to hide. I bet. Okay. He'll definitely do his best. Man, we've been building up the sanctuary quite a bit. Definitely got my curiosity. The episode's about over, so... And Puck still hasn't shown up. That's concerning as well. Maybe he's in his rebellious phase. Yeah... So not completely useless. It's high praise for your love interest. Female love interest. Are we there? Okay, let's watch out for, you know, magic beasts or whatever they were called. Lost Woods. Just gotta follow the music, you'll find your way. Are you okay, Amelia? Well, of course he can tell, he's always staring at you. uh... Yeah, that's your issue. They're that rare, huh? You might find one. Okay, we must be getting close. It's not gonna blow up, is it? Okay, maybe we should have left it on. Not quite sure what's happening. Or just having a mind illusion thing going on. Oh, hello. Are you related to Ram, perhaps? Are you an elf? Wait, come back, I have more questions. You didn't even answer the ones I gave you. Huh. Runes. Is this a sanctuary? Because we didn't really hear much about what it looked like. But maybe. This doesn't seem safe. Also, where's Amelia? Is he on the Windows XP background? Little bit. Oh. Hello. Who are you? Because you look a little bit like Amelia. Echidna. Oh. I mean, I kind of thought that when I saw how much you look like Amelia. But, oh, wow. Okay. And I think we have, like, an opening here. ED, one of the two. I don't know. Have we even had an opening so far? I don't know. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow, he's like walking past memories, I guess. Yeah, I recognize those guys. Ooh, that looked like an evil hand. Realize. Well then. Had a lot of new characters this episode. I die. Oh, there was a bunch of them. That one girl. Okay, I guess that's it then. Okay. That was the second episode of the second season of ReZero. And yeah, I mean, compared to the previous episode, this one was much less tragedy-filled, so I guess that's a good thing. And we made it back to the mansion, which is nice, I guess, you know, because we got there without anybody dying or anything like that, or walking in there and seeing a massacre. Like, nothing like that happened. I'm very much in paranoia mode, so it's good that none of that happened. And walked to the door, and we met somebody new, Frederica, like something like that, who apparently is like, yeah, maid of the household that I guess left temporarily and is back now. So, and she's like a half beast, which I guess would explain the sharp teeth. So, but it's just so weird though, because that uniform I so heavily associated with Ram and Rem, and to see somebody else wear it just feels so wrong, especially somebody that tall. Like, Petra kind of pulled it off a little bit, because, you know, it just seemed like a cute kind of cosplay sort of thing. Like, it didn't bother me the same way it did when Frederica was wearing it, where she just acted as if it was the most natural thing in the world for her to wear Rem's uniform like that. But anyway, aside from that, like, I didn't dislike her or anything. But just having a new girl in the mansion is just weird. It's weird. We did get to see Beatrice, and that was definitely one of the weirdest things of the episode, mostly just because of how she reacted to the Beetlejuice conversation. Like, she very much spoke as if she knew him, like there was a past there. She even seemed to have like a nickname for him, like, what did she say, Juicy or something? I don't know, something like that. And seemed to actually be bothered by the fact that he died. Like, that concerns me. That really does. Like, I don't know what to make of that. But we had what felt like a lot of little, like, teaser breadcrumbs of potential plot threads or revelations and stuff like that throughout the episode. A lot of talk about the sanctuary. Like, Beatrice spoke as if we get, like, all the answers we could ever hope for when we go there, but also didn't really want to, you know, didn't seem to be particularly happy about anything like that. And Frederica didn't go with us at all, even though I'm pretty sure she said that she should guide us, but anyway, she did not do it. She just gave us a crystal that helped us, supposedly, although we'll get into that later. But yeah, Petra, you know, she's apparently working at the mansion now, got the uniform and everything, so hopefully she can get used to that, because, you know, I need somebody to keep an eye on that fangirl. Beatrice mentioned something called a witch factor. No clue what that means, not even the slightest, and Subaru does not either. And Beatrice actually seems surprised that he didn't know about that. which kind of surprises me, because Subaru doesn't know a whole lot about a lot of this stuff. Then she asks, why did you even bother killing Sloth? Because he's a bad guy, he's the enemy, he's what the witches called. Like, shouldn't it be obvious that we would kill him? Like, I don't know, I still don't quite get Beatrice's perspective on this. And also, Roswell wasn't actually in the episode, but was talked about a lot, so, you know, also just talked about kind of what's on his mind as well, so we might get a big revelation on that at some point. Like, I definitely do not trust Roswell, like, never really have. And I feel like over the course of the show, you're just kind of given less reason to trust him. So we'll see what comes of that. I did love some of the, you know, conversations and banter and whatnot, when we're all just kind of sitting around drinking tea. You know, all the high praise that Amelia gives to people in regards to Subaru. That was a cute little scene there. Amelia's reactions to that. And the Oto stuff, you know, that was funny. So what else is there to say about the episode? Like, then we just left on our journey, and after we reached a certain point, the crystal activated. Like, I guess it must have crossed over a barrier, and something happened. I'm not quite sure what happened. We saw Amelia collapse, right? But Subaru, we didn't quite see as much. He just, one minute he was in the caravan, the wagon, whatever, and the next he wasn't. You know, it just like glowed. We had a bright light, and suddenly he was, you know, out in the forest somewhere. So my first assumption was that it was some kind of mind manipulation, like seeing some kind of a dream-like sequence to, you know, communicate with them. But in the end, I'm not quite sure what happened there, really. Maybe it's some kind of astral projection into an area where physical bodies can't reside. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to make of what happened there at all. We saw an elf girl, really. You know, she had like long pink hair, she just kind of ran off. And I'm pretty sure we saw several of her in like the ED/OP segment, very briefly. Because she ran off into the sanctuary, I'm assuming it is. And then after Subaru went in there, I think he like transported again, right? Like, well, he heard some voices. And then we had our wiggle wobbly stuff. And then suddenly he's somewhere else again. So like 2 different instances of being transported somewhere else. The second one was like within the first one. So if I wasn't confused before, I definitely was at this point about what is real, what's not, where are we, what's physical, what's just a mental representation. I just don't quite know. But after he came here, we saw a girl. We saw a girl, long silver hair, black clothing. Obviously, one of my first thoughts was, wow, she looks like Amelia. And after I thought that, my next thought was, wait, this could be like the witch. And I'm pretty sure she said as much. Echidna. You know me as the Witch of Greed. So like that's like the witch, right? Like the big bad one, the main one, you know, the one everyone's like, Amelia, you're the witch. Like that's who we're talking about here, right? Just wanna make sure about that. But man, she has quite a presence to her. Even kind of some pretty fuzzy. That's not an eyebrow. Her eyebrow's up here. So is that just like an eyelash? Because damn, that's a furry eyelash. Like, I'm not sure what to make of that. It's so unimportant, I know, but it just really is noticeable. It's just so bushy, like right above the eye. It's the weirdest thing. As expected of a witch, I guess. So yeah. And then I'm pretty sure we get the opening after that. And wow, okay. So, not exactly sure what we're getting into now. But obviously the sanctuary is pretty important. Made sure to get that point across pretty hard in the episode. And luckily nobody died, which is always a good thing. So, yeah, not really much more to say on it than that. If we are actually speaking to the witch, that's a pretty big deal. And I look forward to what we say to her, what kind of conversation we have. Also wondering what happened to Amelia, although there might be, maybe, I don't know. I don't want to speculate too much on this, so I'll just wait till next episode. But we have not seen Amelia. We just see a girl that looks like Amelia. So, unless that's connected somehow. Because they were trying to get the witch to be kind of reincarnated through Amelia's body, right? So that's kind of where my line of thinking is. That could be a similar kind of thing. Using Amelia to communicate with him. But I don't know, that's just very baseless speculation, so I don't want to get into that too much. But wow, we are definitely moving forward the plot with this episode for sure. Getting into the next arc, and we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.